John in Christ Jesus on a journey with Jesus Christ to Jesus Christ. And may you be on that same journey as well, because that's the only one that leads to life and life everlasting. Any other path is a dead end. It's a dead end. Who wants to go on a journey toward a dead end? Who wants to go on a journey toward a dead end, right? No, you want to go on a journey where you reach a place where you can go, right? Where it's good, where you know the way is good, the destination is good, and that's through Jesus, with Jesus, only with Jesus Christ. In this world, they'll promise you things. They'll make promises, but they'll all be unfulfilled. They'll be unfulfilling. And so here in Numbers, I was reading chapter 11 here, and when the people complained, it displeased the Lord. The Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled, just like that. Just like that. They were going through the wilderness. They were on this journey, and the Lord showed them enough. He showed them enough for them to trust God. Right? You might say, God, no, they didn't have enough, right? What's this quote unquote promised land? Right? That's not enough, right? They're just words. Of course they're gonna complain. Right? It's not enough to hold on to. Yeah, so they're gonna complain about things that are more tangible, right? Oh no, we remember the melons, the leeks, and the cucumber. Oh, the cucumbers, right? They feel that. Right? It strikes a certain sense of smell, taste, visual. Right? They've experienced that. What's this promise? This promised land, right? They despise what they cannot see, what's in front of them, the future, although it's greater. Right? So that's something we need to be able to do. People despise the future, their own future. They forsake their own mercy because they can't agree with God. They can't dig into what God has given them. So God showed them, right? You might think, God, well, no, make it easy, God. Help them out. Like, get what do you call it? With projectors, and then it goes on to that white screen. Pull out some projector screen and give them a PowerPoint presentation, Lord. Show them the pictures with some bullet points. There'll be grapes, Escol. There'll be defeated giants. And see? Next slide. You'll have waters, you'll have fish, you'll have nuts and almonds and oil olive. You'll have gold, and you'll have your enemies bowing down to you. You'll have this land to live in. It'll be your land. It'll be your country. And you'll have it to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west. Next slide. Right? Yeah, and the lions, the beasts won't be devouring you because you'll be blessed. There won't be any poor among you. I'll give you this law that you can follow. It'll be excellent. The people will wonder at it. And you'll be a city on a hill. People will be amazed at you. And you'll have kings, and they'll rule, and they'll be wise and just. Next slide. Right? Yeah, show them all that. Tell them their future. But he said, no, I did much better than that. I did much better. I showed them the plagues of Egypt. I showed them my power, what I can do. I saved them with a mighty hand. They came out harnessed. I let them borrow gold and silver and all the jewelry of Egypt and take it as a spoil of war. Right? And they left, and then I had them go through the Red Sea as they saw my miracle, the miraculous power of God that can overcome any obstacle, whatever nature wants to do, whatever the forces of physics wants to do. No, none of that matters. God has you. As long as you're in the hands of God, nothing can hurt you. Nothing will get in the way of this. No, look at how sure this guarantee is. Look at the waters, how they cannot move. The force of these waters that can kill the army of Pharaoh, how it's just being held up for you. right? Until you pass through. Every last one of you. You all done? Every last one of you? You're good? Right? It's not by chance. It's not, they don't have to worry about the weather, right? Sense it on their own. Guys, hurry up. It's about to close. No. God sees you. All right. Go on now. And once he makes sure, okay, every last one of you is clear, all right. Now let the Pharaoh's army come in and kill the whole army. All right, so I just did that for you. You saw that with your very own eyes. Right? It's better than IMAX, better than, large screen, better than THX Dolby sound. You saw that with your own eyes, right? Panorama, right? As much as your eyes can see. Eat this, right? And yeah, no, you were moved by it. It had an impact on you. You danced, you celebrated. But you chose yourself. You didn't choose this God. That was an opportunity for you to choose this God and cleave unto him and say, it's what you say. You're my father now. You're my father. You're my father in heaven. You're my daddy. Right? It's whatever you say. I love you. It's going to be what you say, where you go, and how you say it, what you do, whatever. Right? Yeah, that's supposed to have motivated you to switch, to defect, to leave Egypt, leave yourself, leave the world, leave, and say it's all about God. Now it's God. Now this God will be my God. That was supposed to be the shift, the decision that they made, but they chose their belly, to serve their belly, to love their belly. And whatever the belly says, I'm hungry, I don't like it, I need more. What is this? I'm bored of this. Oh, you choose that? What did your belly ever do for you? Can your belly do this? Can your belly save you? And yet we obey the belly. Right? Oh, what do I want? What do I hunger for? What do I want? What do I desire? What do I lack? What do I, right? My imagination, my lust. I crave for more snacks. I crave for something on my tongue, for my senses, for my sensual pleasure. I need sensual pleasure. I need to sense things. But what's the cost? What's the trade-off for sure salvation, security, eternal pleasure with God? We go for, no, but right now, I don't see it now. It's got to be in front of me. Yeah, but the promise. But just a few more steps, and you'll have so much more. No, but I'll trade that for something little, as long as I can just have it now, right? You act that way now, yeah, it's going to be the same in hell. Right? The rich man in hell said, please, just cool my tongue. You're going to be stuck in that state forever, just right now, and you'll be in a perpetual state of lack because you could not possess your soul in patience and wait for what God has for you. All right, I'll endure this now, right? Because God is worthy. God should be glorified. Right? God is glorified when people count him worthy and say, no, God is faithful. Even though I'm going through this suffering, even though I'm having to wait, even though there's some uncertainty. Well, no, I trust the name of the Lord. No, his name is to be trusted. He is good. He is, wow, really? Yeah, other people are going to hear and be persuaded by that. Oh, you're so sure. Maybe I should try this God. Wow. He's that good beyond all this. You're going to endure this for him. He's worthy of that much loyalty, right? That gives glory and honor to him. No, yes, he is that good. I will do this for him. I will go through that for him. I will go through anything for him. He's my God. I love him so. Right? That's going to prove your love. Oh, you're willing to go through that for him? That proved Jesus' love for us. Right? What he did, what he was willing to endure, what he willingly went through, what he voluntarily went through. And though he prayed, God, if there's any other way, nevertheless, he submitted, right? He put in a request, if there's any other way, and yet if there's not, then I'm not going to run, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to choose with my hands or my feet or my mind anything else, right? That means you don't go anywhere, you don't do anything else, you don't think anything else, right? You're committed to do the will of God. So for the Israelites, they should have committed, right? Oh, we're on this journey, we're going this way, and this is what he's given us. Then we accept that. We eat this. We go there, right? At this pace, at his schedule. It's because we're in God, right? And we're happy about that, right? And because it's going to end up somewhere good, right? The next thing is going to be good, right? This leads to, it's going to be great. It's worth it. And so the Lord, yeah, he was displeased. And what did they complain about? Yeah, later they complain about all the cucumbers, melons, and onions, and garlic. But here, in the beginning of the chapter, that's enough. It doesn't even tell us. When the people complained, that's all it takes. When the people complained, it displeased the Lord. Right? I don't care what. I don't care how much. Right? You complain? Whoa, 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 whoa. Right? I did all this for you. And you complain? It displeased the Lord, and the Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled. It displeased him. He heard it. His anger was kindled. Man, right? You're causing displeasure for the Lord. He hears you, and his anger is getting kindled. Right? That's the word you use for fire. You kindle fire. You put kindlers on the fire. Not big logs, but small pieces of wood so that it can be consumed more easily by the fire. Right? So you're putting that, something that can easily stoke the fire, make the fire bigger. Right? So like the fire, his anger is being kindled, growing from a small state to a bigger state. And the very next words we have is fire. Right? And the fire of the Lord burnt among them and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp. So they were burned. They were burned alive. That's the anger of the Lord. And what caused it? Complaining is going to cause us to be burned alive. How's that? Right? For a consequence. What if that we saw that in the law? Right? Oh, so the law of this land is legislature. We passed a law, and it said, if anybody complains in this country, there's death by burning. Right? We're going to burn whoever complains. Right? Can you imagine that? And yet that's what they were under here. And that's something to respect as we read this. We consider, but this is relevant to me. God is talking to me and how I should live. Right? This is a light to today. The reality of today that people don't respect. So when we complain, right, oh man, they got burned alive by fire. And you might say, well, it's not happening to me. Right? There's a version of that that's happening. Though you might not see it, you will feel it. You might be a fool and not connect the dots and attribute it to your complaining, and yet your face is going to show, right? As if you're being burned alive. Right? Because what's the face of people that are in fire being burned alive? Anguish, right? Gnashing of teeth, screaming. Right? They're not at peace. Oh, fire, it hurts a lot. This is very extremely painful. And I'm going to die in just a few minutes here. Just have a few moments of life left. Oh, how painful is the fire. No. They don't take it calmly. No, the fire's eating your skin. You can feel that, right? You just touch the stove a little bit. It's hot. Imagine that all around your body until you're consumed and it doesn't stop. You can't put yourself under cold water until the death. Yeah, so people are going to be alive, living day by day, right? with angry faces, with anxiety, with this pressure, with this feeling of contortion, things being tangled in knots, right? Being dissatisfied, upset with the smallest things, right? And they can't handle, right, a little disrespect. They can't handle the traffic. They can't handle rain. They can't handle sun. They can't handle, right? Everything's a bother to them. And it drives them to complain more. And they're going to get more, right? Burned more. People are being burned alive. And the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched. And so there's a mercy. As the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched. When Moses prayed unto the Lord. Now, do you have a pastor, right? A human leader, right, that you can cry to? They cried to Moses. Moses, this is too much. Please stop it. Do you have someone who can intercede for you, who's more experienced in the Lord than you, who can pray to the Lord for you and stop the fire, who can deliver you, who can sanctify you with the word of truth, who can preach to you? And we live in the world thinking, we're fine, I can handle it. I can handle fire. I can live in the fire, but you're suffering. Right? People go in the fire thinking they can survive the fire of this world. And they complain, and the fire gets hotter, and they don't know why. Right? Every day is harder because they don't know that salvation is in God. Right? Call on Jesus Christ, then he'll protect you from the fire. He'll show you the way out. He'll show you how to live, how to be, how to have bronze shoes so that you can walk around, so that you can do the work of God in peace, free from the fear of evil, free from the effects of evil. You can have peace. You can sow righteousness and reap in mercy and peace. And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord burnt among them. And so that's just the first 3 verses of this chapter. Right? And so we're going to continue. Let's see what the mixed multitude does. Phew, so that was over, right? Man, that was traumatic. Just seeing people burned alive by fire. Gosh. Now what should we do? Right? What should our attitude be? Was that scary enough for us? And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a-lusting. Right? They went back to their desire. And so we're supposed to turn to God. What happened? Okay, consider what God is saying. Consider the displeasure of the Lord. Consider, right? I should please the Lord. What is the Lord having us to do? Well, what is the Lord saying? Because the fire came from the Lord. But instead of referring to God, they went back to their body, back to their senses, back to their desire, back to, what do I want? What do I feel? I'm bored. I'm hungry. I feel, I want, I need, I lack. Right? And that's going to lead to lusting. They fell a-lusting. And the children of Israel also wept again. Yeah, because you always have reason to cry. That's why we need a Savior. We need God so that we can be in our right mind, to have love, power, and a sound mind. So that we can do what's right, we can know what's right, we can believe in it, desire what's right, and have peace. In the midst of hunger, in the midst of my body saying, no, we need this, we want that, why don't we have this? I remember we can be delivered from the torment of our own body, right? Tormenting us to lust, right? To desire, to lack, to complain. We can have the helmet of salvation saying, no, I need to be saved. I need to do this. I need Jesus. I need God. Right? I'm fine. Right? Though I suffer this or go through this, I can go through this patch of grass. I can go through this gravel. We can go through the bumpy road onto the good place, And we can see what's ahead and actually traverse the land, right? Get through these days, get through this world unto Jesus Christ. Instead of picking up every piece of dirt and rock of the gravel and saying, look at this, see, this is what I'm talking about. See, what kind of land is this? It's not land, it's the road. Walk it, go over it, go through the shadow of the valley of death. Right? But now is forever. No, you're going to forever. Get there. Right? And you won't get there if you're distracted by, look, see the condition right now, see it. No, but that's just the bus, that's just the road. Right? Use it, right, to get to Jesus. But they're very focused on, no, but this has to be good, right? The road has to be good, the tires have to be good, the bus seats, they have to be good. This is just fake leather. Well, who cares, right? Focus on the destination, right? Get to where you need to get to. It's a journey. You got to finish. And yeah, if you complain about every little piece of detail about the way, about the journey, then you're not going to get there because your focus is off. You have to look at where you're going. And they wept. They said, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember, remember God? No, we remember the fish. Right? The fish. That's such a big difference. We're supposed to remember God, the power of God, this amazing, great God, who the creator of heaven and earth, and the seas and the land and all that is therein. And they remember the fish. The fish. What are you? Are you a bear? Are you salmon? Are you a beluga whale? No, you're a man. God made man to have dominion over this. Why are you so focused on the fish, which we did eat in Egypt freely? Right? Your belly. In Egypt, remember Lot's wife, right? He just delivered you from there. Right? We have trouble going forward, agreeing with the Lord. Right? The Lord saying, look, promised land. And we look the other way. And we're very confused. Right? God's saying, look, we just have to look. Right? What's the Lord pointing at? Oh, he's telling me to look at that. Then set your eyes on it. Right? But we have many inventions, many ideas. What about, there's also, right? You can eat all of these trees, just not this one. Well, get busy eating the trees, right, that God has given you, and enjoy it. But that's what Satan did. He said, you should consider that one thing that you're not supposed to consider. Right? Let your mind wander. No, just stay in this lane. We had a broad lane, right? You could drive here, you could swerve your car, you'll still be in the lane. Right? It got very narrow, very strict. Right? Because we showed that, no, we can't handle, because we like it the hard way. Right? So he said, okay, well, I'm going to give you this law now. Right? You got to follow this. Prove that you can be righteous. I'm going to give you a path to get back to me, but it's going to be straight and narrow. But to all those who can finish this, you'll come back to me. Right? They're focusing on their soul is dried away. There is nothing at all. You got manna. What do you mean? There's nothing at all? So that's the danger of complaining. It's going to distort your perspective. It's going to cause you to lie. And ultimately, right, what we do not want, displeasing God, having him hear our wicked ways, our lies, our ungrateful nature, and kindle his anger. But complaining will make you feel comfortable to say, there is nothing at all. What a statement. Right? Our soul is dried away. No, but you have access for your soul to be fat. You just have to know that it's in what God has given you, in what God has shown you already. Our soul doesn't have to be dried away. Right? It's because you think that it's the garlic that makes your soul fat and moisturized. No. What God has given us already, You know this. You can go into this. You can draw water out of the rock. You know, you can be refreshed. We just don't respect what we have, what God has given us already. Through the Word, the reading of the Word, meditation on it, on His precepts, on the doctrine, and fellowship, in breaking of bread, in prayer, in worship, through all of that. And so, yeah, no, God is going to look at you in a sideways. Your soul is dry? What are you saying? What are you saying? I gave you access to be fat and flourishing. There's nothing at all. There's nothing at all beside this manna before our eyes. Right? They count it as nothing. They disrespected this miraculous bread that God gave them direct from God. They toss it aside. This is nothing. Right? This is nothing. It doesn't please us. It's not worthy of mention. We're not going to talk about how it pleases us. And so we have a stark contrast. Right? Now it's going to go into narration, not their voice, right? But I don't know, Moses or God saying, well, no. Let's talk about the manna, this manna that you disrespect. I'm not going to let you disrespect it and dismiss it. No, this manna, this is precious. This is good. The color of it, the taste of it, and what you did with it. And I gave it to you, and it was fresh, right? Yeah, there's the contrast. That's verse 7, 8, and 9. So he's highlighting, look at how ungrateful they are. Look at how much I love this. Right? This is good manna, and yet they in their eyes it's bad, it's evil. So how does God respond? God says, no, okay, let them know I heard them. Right? Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent, and the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly. And how does that happen? Right? Every man in the door of his tent, they're weeping throughout their families. So it's, yeah, how is this going to happen? It doesn't happen just spontaneously, right? They're not just mulling around and talking and eating, and then suddenly, in an instant, the whole camp and everyone starts weeping. Oh, yeah, you hear weeping all of a sudden. No, it's not going to burst out like that. No, some people have some dissatisfaction. They have some thoughts, they have some feelings, and they want to express it. It's going to be like a disease. It's going to spread. They're going to tell that to somebody. They could have held it in, but they're going to release it, and someone else is going to catch it. And the person that expressed it, verbalized it, they're setting a standard. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to be displeased. We can escalate this, right? We can talk about how bad it is. Isn't it? This is horrible, right? Don't you remember? And they're going to say, the person that hears, they're going to say, yeah, you know what? In fact, it's not just the cucumbers, but the garlic too. Remember the garlic? Yeah, the third person's going to overhear and say, and the onions, I'm talking about the onions. Right? And then the next person, they're going to hear it in their tent. They might not engage in this group, but they hear it and talk about it amongst themselves in their tent. Right? Yeah. Oh, we talk about that? We just verbalize it? We express it out loud? Right? Because that's society, right? You see and you do. That's what we do. Yeah. Children, this is hard. I just don't know, right? It's not even that good. Right? Yeah, it's going to provoke him to think in that path, right? to talk in this way, until that spreads and spreads and spreads. So this didn't just happen. Respect how it happens. Right? People are talking, people are sharing, people are influencing one another, that they're releasing it by their actions. And now The whole camp is infected. Now everybody is weeping. Right? Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent. Now it's gotten to this extent. But through the choice of the individuals, and they could have stopped it, they could have restrained it from happening if they temper themselves, right? Like Asaph in Psalm 72 or 73, right? He had the right mind. He had God in his heart. He was loyal to God. He was able to have the feelings but choose no, right? I would have expressed it, but no. I know that would displease him. I know it would discourage him. I know where this could go, and if I take it this way, so he doesn't. And then he's refreshed, and then he's converted, and then he sees right. He receives understanding and joy. But they chose their belly. They chose themselves. They chose their senses, this earthly, sensual, devilish wisdom. And they acted on it. And they're going to see where that path ends. No, I heard you. I'll give them enough, not just for a few days, but I'll give them enough for a month. Okay, yeah, that's in verse 19. You shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days. Wow, God is being so generous. He wants to give us now. But even a whole month, yeah. You want it that bad? I'll give you this much. They're not going to eat a whole month. They're not going to eat a whole month. He's going to give them that much. Like, why? He's giving it in his anger. Oh, you want it? Have it. Right? This is going to hurt them. Right? You can hear it in verse 20, right? Even a whole month until it come out at your nostrils. Who wants food to come out of your nostrils, right? He's forcing it in them. He's stuffing it. No, eat. Keep eating. I'm done. I'm full. No, keep eating. Keep eating. Right? Eat until it hurts you. Right? And it be loathsome unto you. I'm going to give you so much that you hate what you ask for, because that you have despised the Lord, which is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why came we forth out of Egypt? Why did God do what he did? Why does God do what he does? Right? God's a fool. We're wise. We know what we want. All right, so let's give them what they want. So they got it. They got it. Moses went out and told the people the words of the Lord. They gathered. The cloud came down. Started prophesying. And the people stood up all that day and all that night and the next day, and they gathered the quails. And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, right, as soon as they're chewing it, the wrath of the Lord was kindled. Right? I thought you said we could eat a month. Right? No, he sees how you fly upon the spoil, how you just jump on it, how you open your mouth wide. Right? You're saying, no, this is my God. Yeah, he's seeing that you betray the Lord. Oh, I love you. The more I love you, the less I'm loved. Oh, so I delivered you from Egypt, and that's still your God? The Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Right? So you don't want God to give you things in anger. You don't want to desire to the point of lust. Right? You want God. You need God to be your first and foremost, so that you can know what to desire, so you can discern whether the desire is good or evil. People don't reference God. People don't live in God, live for God, surrender to God totally. So they end up lusting, right? Asking for this or that or this or that out of their own flesh. and they make it God. They don't know that that's actually their God. And they dare pray to the true and living God for these things that they don't know what they're communicating. And they're saying, God, oh God, help me to commit adultery, fornication. Right? There's this other God, and I just really want to be with that one. Why are you coming to him with that? He's going to give you that in his anger. Right? What do you want? A good job? What do you want? A beautiful wife? What do you want? Oh, you're going to hate that thing. You're going to hate it. What do you want? Right? To live in the nicest neighborhood? You're going to live there and hate it. Right? You're going to move to that nice neighborhood, green grass. Right? Upscale. Right? You can go out to eat. You can walk to the town. Yeah, it has everything you ever wanted. But church is too far now. Yeah, because you made that decision. Right? There's a church you used to go to, a good church. But you told yourself, I'll still go, even though it's, a little ways out. Right? And yeah, you're going to forget. You're going to make excuses. Oh, I'm tired today. I don't want to go. Yeah, and you're going to leave. You're going to leave God. You're going to forget God. Life is going to start declining. Right? You're going to be on the news. Your house is going to burn down. Right? There's going to be murder in the house, theft. There's going to be your car towed away. Whatever can happen. Right? Yeah, he's going to give that to you in his anger. What do you want? What else do you want? What else do you want? And you don't see God. Right? It doesn't come to your mind. God, I want you. Right? You're going to say, oh, I also want, you're going to look at the world. I want this and this and that. Yeah, he'll give it to you in his anger because you don't see God as you're talking to God. Right? Yeah, so some children can be that way. Right? They ask their parents, Mommy, Daddy, this, Mommy, Daddy, this. And they don't pay any mind, any attention to Mommy or Daddy. They're just a means to get this, get that. They grab their hand, get this, do this. Right? Yeah, they're going to be displeased. Yeah, I love you. No, love me. And I give you things out of my love for you. Oh, you don't want it that way? Oh, you just want to manipulate me? You want to lie to me? You want to go into my purse, steal my money? Oh, right? I'm just here so that you can take. Oh, you're like a leech. Right? Just give. And then what? Oh, here you go. What happens after I give it to you? Right? Man, this only lasts for, this is only, right? Now they have a 3.0. Give. Okay. And what if I give you that? Then how do you act? Right? Tick tock. Some time passes. Give. Oh, so you're one of those, right? To be discarded. Because God is separating through this process, right? Through this time of trial and testing, proving, right? He's letting us show God who we are. He said, oh, you're that. Right? But to those who respond to God saying, entreat me not to leave you, God. No. Don't ask me if I want that or that or that or that. Right? And don't tell me to go over there. But when? She said, thanks. Sad. Okay, bye. And Ruth said, no, it's you. If I lose you to go there, no, it's you. I'm not going to have anything apart from you. And she cleaved unto Naomi. So that's an image for us, right? How to cleave to God. And so she had Boaz, right? She got the skirt spread over her. Oh, you're like this. Oh, you're this kind of person. You're loyal. You know how to love. Right? And she remained with Naomi. So that's how we are to be with God. No, God is you. I'm at your feet. God, I love your presence. I love your words. Yeah. Why are you back here? Why are you back in this book again? There's many books in the world. No, it's going to be this 66. And when I'm done, go back. It's you again. God, keep talking to me. God, it's your voice. God, I want to know you. I want to know you. I want to know your voice. I want to know. And I know you speak. You speak in so many ways. You speak so much. I want to know how you speak in that area of my life and how you speak in that time of the day. I want to recognize you more, God. I want to get closer and closer to you. You do? Well, then come closer. Right? Because you're rare. Right? Not many people want to get closer to God. They want to get closer to their idols. And he lets them, and he gives them the idols full, right? Enough for a month. So much that their garages are filled with it. So much that it comes out their nostrils, right? So much that they're sick of it and they die by it, right? So he gives us that. So what do you want? What do you want? Right? What do you want? It's kind of clear, right, when we consider it. But do we consider, right? Do we take the time of the day to consider that? Then he'll show you, oh, because you consider, you took time out. Oh, you put your face in the book, right? You worship God. Right? Then he'll bring it to mind, make it clear as day. Oh, clearly, I want you, God. I don't know why anyone else would want anything else. Everything else leads to death. He'll make it clear for you. He'll show you. He'll give you ears. He'll give you a heart to perceive. So that's what we want. We want to stay with God, pursue God, follow him all the way. And he makes it easy for you, easy to see, easy to enter into his joy and be productive, because it's through his grace, through his spirit, through his power. And so that's why we live with God and we rejoice every day, night and day. Life in Christ, outside of Christ is different, night and day, night and day. So choose Christ today, in Jesus' name.